Hello and welcome to another vanilla Minecraft episode. We are going to create a lot of farms as automatic as possible, but half an hour before recording I had a lot more resources than I do now. But I checked on the nether and was slabbing the area a little bit. Ghast shot me, couldn't see him, panicked a little, and fell in the lava. So, we have a lot less resources on hand, particularly wood. I had heaps of logs of the nether variety. So, yeah. As you can see, cows are ready. Pigs and sheep aren't. And chickens been doing their thing. This is our farm at the moment. Not too spectacular, but we will do much better. Now, I was thinking about doing that spot up there, but probably not. But we're going to have, obviously, carrots, potato, wheat, nether wart, because you can move that by water. I didn't show it last episode, but that whole room I converted into a nether wart farm. I'm going to have bamboo, sugarcane, melons and pumpkins. So it's going to be a few little projects on top of each other, but it's not all going to be done this episode because I don't have the resources for it, on top of not having the resources I had. So we need to do something better than that as far as the wood, because that is a massive drawback right now. So we'll leave that as is and build over here. What we're going to do is pistons holding water, and then redstone signal floods the farm. So we need to have it 8 or 9 long by, I think I like doing about 8 wide. We'll work on it. So I'll clear this area a bit, then we'll get to it. Okay, I had to sleep out the night, but grabbed a bed, so we can just skip the night for now. I want to try and make it all within, say, about one chunk, which is 16 by 16, which is 8 more that way, 8 this way, plus that way. So, not necessarily one farm that big, just the building which houses the farms. So we could probably stick 2 farms and have this bit as the working. Or 1 big farm. Well, we'll go from this 8 by 8 up, and if we need to, we'll add on. But the principle is very simple. You go just like so. Now need borders on the side. We won't worry about making it look pretty at the moment because it's quite easy to switch out everything. Now this one will be extended out, so leave that one clear. That won't work because we forgot something. The water. So quickly put some, well, if you were smart, you would have thought to do this first. Make an infinite water source. Now we can do this. Place it there. Move all these this one to... Okay, and as you can see, it stops naturally. This is also where we want to clear, because we'll have hoppers here going here or there or wherever to a chest, and ideally this whole one will be just one big drop. Each farm will drop in the exact same spot. That is the plan anyway. Now it should be close enough each side to hydrate the land. Yeah, didn't want that top row, did we? Oh well, it'll be ruined by what will happen. Okay, we don't necessarily want that right there, but if I can, with absolutely with absolutely no redstone, let's do redstone. Now, I'll show you the principle of it. So, we have a bucket of water, and whoops. Nope, I'll go get redstone. It'll be easier without wasting resources. Be back in 1 second. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I've gutted the redstone part because I had a little play with it and it isn't working the way I want. Either the mechanic hasn't come across from bedrock where I started this design, or it's been taken out. More than likely it's just a different mechanic from bedrock to Java, but doesn't matter. It actually takes less resources if this works. This, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm actually testing this on camera. But the principle is water won't travel that far, so we'll have to shorten the farm by a block or two. No big deal. But we have 3 of these stations. I believe that's middle. And another one here. So we build up 2 blocks. And place piston, break our way out, put the block back. We want to put that block back and that block. Now jump back in here, piston, break our way out, and put the blocks back. Now we have a housing for the water, not there, here, get rid of this, and here. Now we want to make sure these blocks, we could probably move it forward if this works the way I would think it does. So, here's hoping it works all perfectly. But we need water in there, water in there, and water in here. Now, as you can see, it comes up a couple of blocks short. If we moved it forward 1, I think we'd still be in 1 row too much. So yeah, no big deal. Now we cover the water, not necessarily with dirt, but that's what we're going to use right now. We will connect this up with redstone, lever, And that should cut it off. Yes. We release it, the water flows. Okay. Now, take your guess how many rows. I'm thinking 2 rows will have to be lost. I'll move forward one and then we'll see. So, I'll be back in one break of a piston. Okay, I moved it forward one. Now, let's see if you're right. So, yep, we'll have to... Can we get around that, I wonder? Not really. That's going to be our hopper row. Okay, close the water off. So we have... 1 second. What happens if we... Where is it? There it is. Can we still use... lever? Hello, friend. Because, yeah, that should just break off and go into the flow like everything else. So that'll work. So we'll make our first row the wheat farm. Obviously, we can't test it until it's fully grown. So we will work towards the next level. And I have no idea how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it on camera. Well, how did I get a big... Oh, bunch of zombies attack me. One of them must have dropped a baked potato. Nom 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 nom. Yummy victory. So we'll leave that like that and try not to deactivate or activate it. Now, how do we build level 2? I want to move that lever. Can we use it? I wonder. Not sure if we can. So we'll build up. So can't use that. Technically can't use this. Or can... No. Because if we have these up there, could we get away with this being the ground? We might be able to, you know. You might be right. We might be able to. Clever little people you are. You might be onto something. No, we don't want it there. We want one up. Yes, I know, I can't even build your design, which is my design, which you'll probably tell me how to design. Telling me how to build my design that I don't know how to build. Sounds logical. Okay. Now, I would ideally like to use the same redstone signal, which means glass, because glass can pillar up, well, go up like that and connect to each other. So we would have this row being glass. No, no. We would need a row here being glass to... I'll work the redstone out later. But it's going to be a system like that, where it just pillars up. I might use a redstone torch tower type thing. So each layer just gets a signal, powers, powered, 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 and then shut it off by reversing that power. Now, how do we get this hydrated without a massive... Ooh, I just thought of something. It requires a layering the farm and every now and then replacing a bit, but it may work, which I'm willing to try. Are you willing to try? Now, the basic idea is to... Don't die, please. Okay, up, 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 up. Now, fingers crossed this works. Need another bucket there. It might be working. We do need another bucket though. And there. Okay, that's hydrated. Now, let's test this. Does this stay hot? That's going to break. It doesn't matter. It's just one durability I'm wasting on my garden tool. No, no, no. Oh, yes, it will work. We just need it both sides. That's okay. That is no big deal. The only big deal is that we don't have the blocks for it. Of course we don't. Sleep the night through. Yeah, that is going to be the design. We're going to have each layer up like that. Why? Oh, this was going to be hoppers, wasn't it? Oh well. We'll let it grow and we'll harvest it and collect it manually. Because, as I said, we lost a lot of resources, including wheat. Okay. Now, get up here. Place blocks. Like so. Where's my redstone? Need another lever. Good thing I didn't use all my cobble. Run a line. For now, we'll just copy the same system. And we didn't fill up our buckets. Of course we didn't. We're not that smart, are we? Now back up we go. Now this is where we have to be careful. We cannot flood the previous layer's redstone, which means we're in trouble. How to get about that? I have an idea, but it's not going to really work. May have to run repeaters into the pistons, which allows us to place a block above. Because there is no way to get it on it. Yeah. I'll just put repeater into there, repeater into there, repeater into there. Okay, we're back, and this is what I was meaning. Repeater in, just for consistency, let's put that back. Repeater into the block that is right next to the piston. Both levels. And took the water wall away because every time the block was updated, the water would go the wrong places. So yeah, it's just going to grow from here, change up the blocks. As I said, very little resources after the gold farm, and then I fell into the lava. So not a very good times. Yeah, animal farm, crop farm, food and resource, food and resource. So we're getting there. We need... Minecraft really needs a way to get that resource easier. But if you know how to make mining easier with some sort of resource farm like this, then do let me know. But until then, see ya!